there is a predator beneath the ocean's surface that humans have feared for generations. A hunter with millions of years of evolution behind every movement. A creature capable of sensing the smallest changes in its environment. Yet it rarely sees us as prey. Sharks. Dolphins. Two of the ocean's most successful predators. One survives through ancient instincts. The other survives through extraordinary intelligence. You might wonder, why would animals powerful enough to kill humans choose not to? The answer is not mercy. It is not friendship. It is something far deeper. A story of evolution, survival, and the hidden rules that control the ocean's deadliest hunters. You might wonder what happens when humans enter the territory of the ocean's greatest predators. Imagine yourself floating in the middle of the sea. No land nearby. No protection. Only endless water stretching in every direction. Below you is a world that operates under rules humans rarely experience. A world where survival depends on speed, awareness, and making the correct decision in a fraction of a second. The ocean is not a peaceful blue landscape. It is a battlefield that has been shaped by hundreds of millions of years of evolution. Every creature has adapted for one purpose: to survive. Some animals survive through armor. Some through speed. Some through numbers. But the greatest predators survive through precision. This is why sharks and dolphins are so fascinating. They are not successful because they attack everything they encounter. They are successful because they know exactly what to pursue. The biggest misunderstanding humans have about predators is believing that power automatically creates violence. It does not. Power creates options. And the greatest hunters are the ones that understand which option is worth taking. A shark swimming through the ocean is not searching for random victims. It is searching for efficiency. Every movement costs energy. Every chase requires effort. Every injury creates danger. A predator that wastes energy unnecessarily does not remain dominant for long. Nature removes mistakes. It rewards intelligence. This is why the world's most dangerous predators are often surprisingly careful. A great white shark, for example, is one of the most advanced hunters ever created. Its body is designed perfectly for its environment. Its powerful tail creates incredible bursts of speed. Its teeth are designed to tear through prey. Its senses allow it to detect movement, chemicals, and even electrical signals produced by other animals. But those abilities do not mean it attacks everything. They mean it can make better decisions. The shark's world is not based on anger. It is based on calculation. The same principle applies to dolphins. Although humans often see dolphins as friendly and playful, they are highly intelligent marine predators. They hunt using teamwork, communication, and strategies passed from one generation to another. A dolphin does not simply chase. It plans. It coordinates. It adapts. You might wonder why intelligence does not make dolphins more dangerous toward humans. The answer is because intelligence often creates awareness. A smart predator understands consequences. It knows that unnecessary conflict creates unnecessary risk. In the wild, there are no hospitals, no medicine, no second chances. A predator with an injured body may never recover. This changes how we should view the animals we fear. They are not monsters waiting for an opportunity. They are survivors following ancient rules. Humans often imagine the ocean as a place where predators are constantly hunting. But the truth is different. Most of the time, predators are avoiding waste, avoiding danger, avoiding unnecessary battles. Because the ultimate goal of every hunter is not destruction. It is survival. And this brings us to one of the greatest mysteries in marine biology. If sharks possess the weapons to kill us, and dolphins possess the intelligence to understand us, why are humans almost never considered prey? The answer begins with one simple fact. We are not what they evolved to hunt. For centuries, humans have imagined sharks as the ultimate symbol of danger. A shadow beneath the waves. A silent hunter waiting for the perfect moment. A predator with no purpose except to attack. But the reality of sharks is far more fascinating. Because the world's most feared ocean predator is not driven by a desire to kill. It is driven by survival. You might wonder why. Why would an animal with thousands of razor-sharp teeth, incredible speed, and millions of years of hunting experience choose not to pursue humans? The answer begins with evolution. Sharks did not become successful by being aggressive. They became successful by being efficient. A shark's body is a masterpiece created through hundreds of millions of years of natural selection. Long before humans walked the earth, sharks were already dominating marine environments. They survived changing oceans, shifting climates, and multiple mass extinction events. They are ancient survivors. But survival requires something more important than strength. It requires judgment. Imagine a great white shark moving through the ocean. It is not simply swimming. It is analyzing. Every movement around it creates information. Every vibration tells a story. Every chemical signal in the water provides clues about what is nearby. The shark is constantly making decisions. Should it chase? Should it investigate? Should it ignore? These decisions determine whether it survives. A predator cannot afford to attack everything, because every attack has a cost. Great white sharks are specialized hunters. Their preferred prey includes animals like seals and sea lions, because these creatures provide a high-energy reward. Their bodies contain large amounts of fat, which gives sharks the fuel they need to survive. Humans are completely different. We are not shaped like their normal prey. We do not move like seals. We do not have thick layers of blubber. We do not provide the same nutritional value. From a shark's perspective, a human is often a confusing object rather than an obvious meal. This explains why many shark encounters do not follow normal hunting behavior. A shark may approach. It may investigate. It may even bite. But investigation is not the same as predation. This difference is critical. A predator hunting for food behaves differently from a predator trying to understand something unfamiliar. Scientists studying shark behavior have discovered that many interactions with humans appear to be exploratory rather than deliberate attempts to consume prey. In some cases, after the shark realizes the object is not its typical target, it simply leaves. The truth is surprising. The shark is not always deciding whether it can attack. It is deciding whether it should. And most of the time, the answer is no. But this does not make sharks harmless. They are still powerful predators. Their abilities deserve respect. Their environment demands caution. The ocean is their world, not ours. Fear without understanding creates myths. Understanding creates respect. And perhaps the most important lesson sharks teach us is this. The greatest predators are not successful because they destroy everything around them. They are successful because they know exactly what belongs in their world. And humans usually do not. But sharks are only one part of this mystery. Because another ocean predator possesses something even more unusual. Not just strength. Not just speed. a mind capable of cooperation, memory, and strategy. The dolphin. You might wonder why dolphins are often seen as the opposite of dangerous. For decades, humans have created an image of dolphins as the ocean's friendly companions. They appear beside boats. They interact with swimmers. They seem curious about our presence. But beneath that familiar image exists a much more complex reality. A dolphin is not a peaceful creature that accidentally survives in the ocean. It is a highly intelligent predator, a hunter shaped by millions of years of evolution. The same animal that appears playful on the surface is capable of sophisticated hunting strategies beneath the waves. And that is what makes dolphins so fascinating. Because their greatest weapon is not their teeth. It is their mind. Imagine entering a world where vision is limited, where darkness can appear only a few meters below the surface, and where survival depends on understanding sounds that humans cannot hear. This is the world of dolphins. Through echolocation, dolphins create a detailed picture of their surroundings using sound. They release rapid clicks into the water, and when those sounds bounce back, their brains process the returning information. They can detect objects, measure distance, understand movement. In many ways, dolphins do not simply see the ocean. They understand it. This ability gives them an extraordinary advantage as predators. But intelligence does not automatically create aggression. In fact, intelligence often creates control. A dolphin does not attack every creature it encounters because survival is not about proving dominance. It is about making the right decisions. Many dolphin species hunt through cooperation. Groups work together to surround fish, separate prey, and coordinate movements with incredible precision. Younger dolphins learn these behaviors from older members, creating traditions that can continue across generations. They teach. They remember. They adapt. This is one of the reasons scientists consider dolphins among the most intelligent animals on Earth. But you might wonder, if dolphins are smart enough to understand their environment, communicate, and work together as a team, why do they not treat humans as prey? The answer is hidden in their evolutionary history. Dolphins did not evolve to hunt humans. Their bodies, instincts, and hunting strategies developed around marine animals that live completely different lives from us. Fish, squid, other ocean creatures. Humans simply do not fit the pattern. But there is something even deeper. Dolphins are social animals. Their survival depends on relationships. They recognize individuals, cooperate with family members, and maintain complex social structures. They are not mindless machines driven only by hunger. They are thinking animals. Animals capable of curiosity. Animals capable of learning. Animals capable of making choices. This does not mean dolphins are harmless. They are powerful predators. They possess strength, speed, and intelligence that deserve respect. Nature is not divided into good animals and bad animals. A predator can be intelligent without being cruel. A hunter can be powerful without being constantly violent. The ocean does not create monsters. It creates specialists. And dolphins are among the most extraordinary specialists ever produced by evolution. But there is one predator that combines the intelligence of a dolphin with the power of a top-level hunter. A creature so dominant that even great white sharks avoid certain waters when it arrives. The killer whale. The predator that forces us to rethink everything we know about danger in the ocean. There is a predator that exists in the ocean, unlike almost any other. It is not the largest animal in the sea. It does not have the sharpest teeth. It does not rely on overwhelming strength alone. Yet it can dominate some of the most feared predators on Earth. Killer whale. The orca. You might wonder how an animal that belongs to the dolphin family could become one of the most powerful hunters in the ocean. The answer is intelligence. Orcas represent one of evolution's greatest achievements. They combine speed, strength, communication, memory, and teamwork into a single predator. They do not simply hunt. They strategize. Imagine a pod of orcas moving through cold ocean waters. Every movement appears controlled. Every individual understands its position. There is no chaos, no random attack. There is coordination. For millions of years, orcas have developed hunting techniques specialized for their environments. Different populations around the world have different diets and behaviors. Some hunt fish, some hunt seals. Some even attack whales many times larger than themselves. They learn from their families. They pass knowledge through generations. This creates something rare in the animal kingdom: culture. A young orca does not simply inherit instincts. It inherits information. The hunting techniques of its ancestors. The communication patterns of its pod. The knowledge needed to survive. This ability makes orcas incredibly adaptable. They can analyze situations. They can cooperate. They can change strategies depending on the challenge in front of them. And this is exactly why their relationship with humans is so fascinating. Because despite having the ability to overpower humans, orcas almost never view us as prey. Why? Because predators do not measure the world by what they can kill. They measure it by what makes sense. An orca hunting a seal, a fish, or even a large whale is following an evolutionary pattern developed over thousands of generations. Humans are outside that pattern. We are unfamiliar. We are unusual. We do not resemble the prey animals that orcas understand. But there is another important factor: recognition. Orcas are highly intelligent social animals. They can remember individuals, maintain relationships, and communicate within their groups. Their brains are designed not only for hunting, but for understanding the world around them. They are aware. They observe. They learn. Some scientists believe this advanced intelligence may help explain why interactions between humans and wild orcas are often characterized by curiosity rather than aggression. The animal capable of destruction is also capable of restraint. That is what makes the orca so extraordinary. It reminds us of something humans often forget. The most dangerous animals are not dangerous every moment. Power does not mean constant violence. A predator's true ability is not measured only by what it can do. It is measured by its ability to choose. And perhaps that is the greatest mystery of all. Why do these intelligent ocean hunters continue to ignore humans? Because maybe the answer is not that they are unable to harm us. Maybe they simply have no reason to. The ocean's greatest predators are not searching for everything they can defeat. They are searching for what allows them to survive. And humans are simply not part of that equation. The ocean's greatest predators have the ability to kill us. That fact is undeniable. Sharks possess ancient weapons perfected through millions of years of evolution. Dolphins possess intelligence, teamwork, and problem-solving abilities that continue to surprise scientists. Orcas can dominate some of the largest creatures that have ever lived. Yet something remains unusual. They rarely choose us. You might wonder why. How could animals so powerful show such little interest in humans? The answer reveals one of nature's most important rules. Survival is not about destroying everything around you. It is about understanding what matters. Every predator exists inside a specific ecological system. It has evolved alongside certain prey, certain environments, and certain challenges. Its instincts are not designed for unlimited aggression. They are designed for efficiency. A shark does not wake up thinking about killing. An orca does not search the ocean looking for every possible target. A dolphin does not attack simply because it can. They hunt when hunting makes sense. That is the difference between power and chaos. Humans often misunderstand predators because we judge them through our own emotions. We imagine animals wanting revenge, dominance, or violence. But nature does not operate that way. A predator is not evil. It is adapted. A shark is not cruel when it hunts a seal. An orca is not malicious when it separates a whale from its group. They are following the same biological instructions that have allowed them to survive. The surprising part is that these animals may actually show restraint because of their intelligence. A simple predator reacts. A complex predator evaluates. This is especially clear with dolphins and orcas. Their social intelligence allows them to understand relationships, recognize patterns, and respond differently depending on circumstances. They are not just reacting to the world. They are interpreting it. Imagine encountering an orca in the wild. You are facing one of the most capable hunters on Earth, an animal with the strength to overpower you and the intelligence to understand its surroundings. But instead of attacking, it observes. It approaches. It investigates. Then it leaves. That moment reveals something profound. The absence of violence can sometimes be a sign of intelligence. The ocean is not peaceful because predators are weak. It is balanced because predators are selective. And this lesson extends beyond sharks and dolphins. Every powerful animal on Earth has a role. The lion does not hunt every creature it sees. The wolf does not attack every animal that enters its territory. The eagle does not strike every movement below. The greatest hunters know when not to act. That is what makes them successful. Humans have spent centuries looking at predators and asking, how dangerous are they? But perhaps the better question is, how did they decide? Because the answer reveals something unexpected. The most terrifying animals on the planet are not controlled by endless aggression. They are controlled by millions of years of adaptation, calculation, and survival. They do not ignore humans because they are incapable. They ignore us because, from their perspective, we are not worth the hunt. And maybe the greatest mystery of the ocean is not why these predators can kill. It is why they choose not to. The ocean's deadliest predators do not leave us alone because they are gentle. They leave us alone because evolution taught them something humans often forget. True power does not need constant destruction. The greatest hunters on Earth survive not by attacking everything, but by knowing exactly what is worth pursuing. And humans are not.